So hi students, I am Sudhir Bothra and today we are going to understand the second part of number systems, and I am covering the topic HCF and LCM. So a number indeed is a multiple of more than one numbers. Like, to make it more understanding so that you can understand it much easily, that is, I will take an example 14. A 14 is a multiple of 1, 2 and 7. For now instance, I am not taking 1 since 1, every number is a multiple of 1, but let us take 14 is a multiple of 2 and 7. So here we understand that 2 and 7 both in their multiplication will come across the number 14. So I would define it as 14 is a common multiple of 2 and 7. And also by understanding not only 14, we will come across numbers which other than 14 which are also common multiple of 2 and 7. This common multiple word will come across the questions. So what does it mean? I am trying to teach you that 2 and 7 both have a number 14. When we multiply them, like 2 into 1, 2 into 2, 2 into 3, you will come across 2 into 7 when you will get the number 14. Also 14 is the least common multiple, which is also called LCM, of 2 and 7. Now you visualize that other multiples of common multiples of 2 and 7 are, I will term it as common multiple of 2 and 7 are 14, then you write 28. Now you multiply this by into 2, now you multiply into 3, 42, 56 and so on. This will be an infinite series. But we are only dealing with the least common multiple of two numbers. So you understand LCM is of 2 and 7 is 14. So you have got the concept that what do you mean by LCM? The LCM is the least common multiple of two numbers or three numbers, and this can go on to 7. You can take also 13. Then the least common multiple will change. So you have understood the topic. Now the common multiples. Before going further to LCM and HCF, let us first understand what do you mean by how to find factors of a number and prime factors of a number. I take the example 80 here. Now we have to first calculate factors oblique divisors of 80. Means in what multiples do we get 80 is what we are trying to calculate, and for that there is a trick. The trick is write down all the multiples. Write down all the multiples of root 80 on one side. Root 80 is approximately 8 8 is 64, 9 8 is 81, so 8.xxx something. So below this number 8, how many numbers divide 80? We have to write that down first. So the number 1 divides 80, another number 2 divides 80, 4 divides 80, 5 divides 80, 6 does not divide 80, 7 does not divide 80, the number 8 divides 80. So as you write down all the numbers which are less than the root of 80, that is approximately 8.xx, we get 5 numbers which are dividing 80. So as you write down this on the left hand side, you come across what you have to write the number that are on the right hand side. So as you see 8 into 10, 80. 10 is also a divisor of 80. Another number that is 16 is a divisor of 80. Another number 20 is also divisor 80. 2 into 40 is a divisor 80, 80. So we find 80 has divisors oblique factors 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 16, 20, 40 and 80. So it's easy. Now how to write a number in the multiple of a prime factor? We have calculated how to find the factors of a number. Now we want to find the prime factors of a number. In your earlier classes you would have gone through this term standard form and canonical form. If you revise or you just remind yourself of the word canonical form or standard form. If you could not remember, I am going to teach you this for the number 80. Standard form oblique canonical form. So what we have done earlier like this, you write 80. Now the least prime number we know that is, it is 2. So 2 divides 80, we get 40. Again 2 is the least prime number which will divide 40, we write it 20 here. Again 2 is the least prime number that divides 20, okay. 2 is the least prime number that divides 10, okay, we get 5. 5 is the prime number that divides itself and the least prime number, so 1, 1. Here we see we have found the prime factors in which 80 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 5, or since these are 4 numbers, 2 to the power 4 and this is 1, 5 to the power 1. So we have written 80 in the form of canonical form. So now we will understand what is highest common factor first. Now the concept of HCF, also called as GCD, greatest common divisor. What does this term mean? Let us first find out. Let us take an example and then we will find a definition of how to describe this. Now you take an example that is 150, 210 and 375. In here we want to calculate the greatest factor that divides all these three numbers. We want to find a number that will divide 150, 210 and 375, and that should be the greatest which will be present in all three numbers. So as we have understood 150, so we could write 150 in the form of prime factors. First of all, we will write it in the form of prime factors. You take it 150, it is 75. 5 is the least common multiple, you write it 5, which is 1, 5. Again 5 is the least common multiple, write 3. 3 is the least common. You can go behind, like 75 is also present in 3. You can also write it as like 150 divided by 2, 75. It is a multiple in 3. You can write 3, 25, 5, 5, 1. So 150 can be written as 2 to the power 1, 3 to the power 1, 5 to the power 2. Now we calculate 210. It is 105. Again written in the form of 3, 3 and 5. Now it is a multiple, 5, 7 are 35, 7 and 1. So 210 can be written as 2 to the power 1, 3 to the power 1, 5 to the power 1 and 7 to the power 1. Every number is a prime factor. Now 375. The least common multiple here is 3, 1, 2, 5. Again this cannot be divided by 3. The next prime factor is this 5, 25. 5, 5, 1. So here 375 can be written as 2 to the power and 5 to the power 3. Now what we see that the least common multiple or divisor that divides all the three numbers, what is present in all these numbers? We see 2 to the power 1 is present in every one. I take 2 to the power 1 here. Into, you see 3 to the power 1. 3 is not present in 375. So I will not take the number 3 here. So 3 to the power 0 into 5 is the next number. You see 5 is present in all the three. What is the least power it had here? It is 1. So I take it 1. You write it 3 to the power 0 for your understanding. 7 to the power 0 and 7 to the power 0 into 7 to the power 0 is present in all the three, which this is all reduced to 1. So remove that and it is 2 to the power 1, and we see 10 is the common least multiple which is divides to 150, which we made some mistake. Two is not present here, no? It is 3. Sorry. You see 2 is not present here. So you write 2 to the power 0, which is the least common multiple. Then you see 3 is present and you see 5 is present. Now 3 is least head is 1 and 5 is raised to the least number, that is 1. So 1 in, you had remove all this and you see it is 3 into 5, and that is 15 is the least common multiple that divides 150, 210 and 375. So if a number x, I would say for defining it is in a common general form, how do we define x? So if a number x is the highest, if a number x is the highest number oblique factor, I would say it is number but it has become a factor that is present in numbers n1, n2, n3 and so on, then x is the highest common divisor. Students, as you have seen, I have written a question on the board, and the question reads as: a nursery has 363, 429 and 693 plants of 3 distinct varieties. It is desired to place these plants in straight rows of one variety only, so that the numbers of rows required is minimum. What is the size of each row and how many rows are required? So the question wants us to make, suppose there are 3. These are one kind of plants, okay. These are 363 numbers. Now I represent it like this. This is a flower, though flower is also a plant. So these are nearly 429 numbers, and I am representing it now. Another type is I present this plant as a biomedical plant and let it be 693 numbers. Okay. Now what they want is we should place them in single rows such that the row size are equal. These are rows, and as we drop down them, these rows, row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, row 6, row 7. What are rows, you understand? Rows are horizontal where horizontally we consider rows in horizontal line, where and the columns are there which are vertical lines. So in a row these plants are kept, and these plants are such that the row size are equal. So the number of plants kept in this row, suppose there are 10 here, so 10 should be present in every one, and no row has two types of plants. Suppose this kind of plant is here, suppose these are 10 numbers, I would say these are kept like this to make this ऐसे अरेंज किया है इसको यहाँ पे. सपोज ये यहाँ पे फिनिश हो गया, देन फ्लावर शुड नॉट स्टार्ट फ्रॉम हियर, एंड ऑल्सो दिस रो शुड बी कंप्लीटेड. इतना रखना है कि ये कंप्लीट में जैसे 7 आ रहा है इधर, तो हर एक में लाइन में 7 रहना चाहिए, एंड दो टाइम्स ऑफ प्लांट शुड नॉट मिक्स इन वन रो, एंड एज सो वी इट वाज प्लेस इन दिस रोज ऑल्सो. ऐसे सब अरेंज कर दिया हमने. एक्सप्लेन करने की बात कर रहा हूँ कि जो भी रो में एक प्लांट रहेगा वो एक ही टाइप का रहेगा, और एक टाइप के प्लांट में मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ रोज हम ऐसे हम लोग ऐसे बहुत सारे रोज बना सकते हैं. सपोज हम लोग 1 का भी सपोज एक रो में एक ही है तो भी हम बना सकते हैं, जिसमें बन जाएगा एक ही रो में अगर रहा सब चीज़ तो 363 रोज तो इसी की हो गई, 423 रोज हो जाएगी, 429 रोज हो जाएगी इस फ्लावर प्लांट की, और 693 हो जाएगी बायोमेडिकल प्लांट की. सो टोटल नंबर ऑफ रोज आपको मिलेगा तब 363 प्लस 429 प्लस 693, इतना लंबा रोज आपको मिलेगा जहाँ पे एक ही प्लांट है एक रो में. बट हमें रोज नंबर ऑफ रोज रिड्यूस करना है. वी हैव टू रिड्यूस द नंबर ऑफ रोज सो दैट वी, अब मैं 2 इज नॉट अ मल्टीपल हियर, 2 डज नॉट डिवाइड 363. नाउ इफ आई टेक एग्जांपल ऑफ 3, तो 3 डिवाइड 363 तो 121 रोज बनेगी. सपोज मैं 3 डिवाइड दिस नंबर, yes 3 डिवाइड दिस नंबर ऑल्सो, 3 डिवाइड दिस नंबर ऑल्सो, 3 डिवाइड दिस नंबर बाय 1 4 3 2 3 1. So if I keep 3 kinds of plant in each row, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 like this, I have to make nearly 121 rows here. Similarly I have to make 143 rows of the another plant, this let's take it flower, कि मुझे 143 रोज बनाने पड़ेंगे, एंड 693 के ऐसे ही मेरे को 231 रोज बनाने पड़ेंगे, जहाँ पे एक रो में अगर मैं 3 नंबर रखता हूँ. एक स्टेप आगे बढ़ोगे, सपोज नाउ आई टेक अनदर नंबर, ओके, नाउ आई सी दिस इज नंबर इज मल्टीपल ऑफ 7 डिवाइड करता है इसको, 7 35, 7 डज नॉट डिवाइड दिस, 8 could not, 9 also cannot divide this, so it is not a multiple. The next number that divides is 11. I see 11 divides 363. Does 11 divides it here? It divides it here. 11 3 are 33, 3 plus 79 90, and 3 11 also divides 429. Does 11 divides here? Yes, 11 divides here also. Now if 363 is divided by 11, we get 33. 429 if divided by 11, we get 339, and 693 when divided by 11, we get 63. So what do we understand that अगर ये टाइप के प्लांट के हम लोग 11 एक लाइन पे रखे हैं, और ये सब एक एक रो 11 नंबर्स ऑफ प्लांट एक रो में रहेंगे, तो हम लोग टोटल नंबर ऑफ रोज जो हमको मिलेगी ना, नाउ इट हैज़ रिड्यूस. यू सी वो पहले हमको कितना मिल रहा था, वी गोट सपोज 6, एक ही सिंगल रह रहा है तो हमको इतने नंबर्स मिल रहे थे. टेक आउट द सम, अगर हम लोग 3 एक में रख रहे हैं तो हमको मिल रहा है 121 प्लस 143 प्लस 131, 231, इतना हमारे रोज़ हो गए. सो वी हैव रिड्यूस्ड इट ड्रास्टिकली, यहाँ तक पहुँच गए हम लोग. रोज़ कम कर दिए और रो में नंबर ऑफ प्लांट बढ़ा दिए. अभी हम लोग ने प्लांट नंबर 11 से बढ़ा दिए, तो हमारा एडिशन देखो, वी हैव रीच 12 15 10 135 नंबर ऑफ रोज ही हो गई, विच इज़ लेस देन अ सिंगल. 363 से भी कम है. सो वी हैव कम अक्रॉस अ नंबर दैट इज़ 135 If a plant of single variety is kept in rows and if we keep 11 number of plants in one row, the total number of rows we will have is 135. If we move further, now we find that 11 is dividing 363, 429 and 693, and 3 is also dividing this number. We would tell that both 11 and 3 could also divide. Now if I see 33 is divided, the next number which will divide is 3. 33 is divided by, so 3 can divide 33. So this number is divisible by 33 also. Is it divisible by 3? After 39 मैं इसको 3 से divide करूँ, yes it is also divisible. We see 13, it is divisible. Now I divide by 3, we see 21. Yes, it is divisible by 3 again. So what we get here is 11, here we get 13 and here I get 21. So 33 is the next multiple common. Just 121, 143, 231 का जो common multiples, common I would say not the common multiple, 11 3s are the common multiples of all three, and 33 is also the common multiple of 363, 429 and 693. So if I keep 33 number of flowers in one row, how many rows would be required for suppose plant 1? I would require nearly 33, I will require 11 rows. For plant 1 I will require 11 rows. Plant 2 I will require 33. If I divide it, I will require 33 1, now 99, 13 rows would be required. Now if I multiply, if I see plant 3, 33 to the 66, 21 rows. So you see it has been drastically reduced again. 11, 13, 1, 5, 50, 45 rows. So whoever has raised this question, now I see 33. So you see first here itne rows required the when I am keeping row 1, then this by 3, by 11 I got this, and by 33 I am getting 45 numbers. Could a bigger number that is present in all these three? I will see that we have reached 33 से multiply किया 33 here, so I got 13. Can 13 divide another any number here? 13 can divide this? No, 429 is not divisible by 13. Now 690, since 13 is the next multiple, we cannot further divide it. So you see that 33 is the highest common multiple. No, sorry, 33 is the multiple that is present in 363, 429, 693, which divides all these three. So this 33 is the highest common factor that is present in all 363, 429, 693. So you understand here that a number, the use of HCF, देर वॉज अ डिमांड कि मेरे को ये कैलकुलेट करना है कि मैं एक ही वेराइटी का प्लांट रखूँ, एंड दैट टू आई कीप इन सच अ वे दैट एक ही प्लांट एक रो में प्रेजेंट है, एंड लाइक दिस. सो द मेथोडोलॉजी और कंसेप्ट हियर यूज HCF, हाइएस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर यहाँ पे कंसेप्ट यूज हुआ है, एंड वी हैव गॉट द नंबर 33 विच इज द हाइएस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर प्रेजेंट इन ऑल द थ्री, एंड यू हैव फाइंड द नंबर ऑफ रोज रिक्वायर्ड इज 45 and the number of that is required is 33. If you go by this, you will land up कि अभी you cannot make it convenient for any one person who is working here. Now he will be very convenient कि मेरा 11, 13 और 21 ही नंबर है, तो I would be very convenient कि to find कौन से रो में कौन सा नंबर पे कौन सा प्लांट प्रेजेंट है. I could find it easily, and the space it would be required. I am not talking about space and everything, but this is the concept that is being used here. Now to solve this, there is also a trick to HCF. We have seen 33 you have got here, okay, is the highest common factor. So I would say 33 is the HCF. So what is the size of each row and how many rows are required? We see the size of each row is 33 plants in each row. And how many rows are required? We have seen that 45 rows are required. Now we have seen that HCF, if we go by the traditional method कि हम लोग एक प्राइम फैक्टर सब निकाले and eventually get the answer. Such questions can be solved easily if we understand that 363, 429 and 693. If we see, if a number is multiple of 363, 429, 693, it is also a multiple of the subtraction of two part numbers. Any two number you take, and prefer taking the two numbers which are the closest. The difference, it will also be the common multiple of a difference also. So you see, suppose I take 363 and 429. 429 and 363, I get 6, 6. 66 is the difference between the two. So that the highest common factor, you see 33, does it divide 66? Yes. So 66, तो जो डिफरेंस रहेगा ना उसका भी वो मल्टीपल रहेगा, और उसके जितने भी फैक्टर्स हैं वो सब इसको डिवाइड करेंगे, 363 और 429 को तो करेंगे. सो if a number that is subtracted between, I suppose I subtracted these two numbers and I get the number 63, the factors of 66 will divide both the numbers, and the highest factor in this will definitely say, that is highest factor is 66, which will divide this two. 66 will definitely divide these two numbers. Before that, now we see 66 is divisible by 2, but 693 will not be divisible. Sorry, 66 will not. What I want to make you understand is 363, 429 and 693. You divide, you get the number, you subtract and you get the number, and 66, the difference is 66. Now the 66 you see has factors 1, 2, 3. Now the next factors will be 6, and another factor will be 11 and 66 हो गया 22. Another number will be 33 and 66. 66 being an even number cannot be multiple of 429, and the another number that is multiple of 33 will be divisible, we have seen. So 33, 22 will not be divisible here, but 33 is the common multiple that is present in both the numbers. Here I want to say that the common multiple factor will never go beyond 66. The common factor of 363 and 429 will never go beyond the difference of the two numbers, and it will also be present, and the common factor will also be a common factor of 66 also. So you understand, 66, you take it down here, 66, the common factor will also be 33 for 66. So to solve this question, ऐसा कोई question बड़ा अगर आता है, what you have to do is simply subtract two numbers that are closer to each other so that आपके factors कम हो जाए. If you take two numbers that are far apart, then you will get factors list which will be greater than this. So अभी मैं लेता हूँ 363 और 429. If I take 693 and 429, what is the difference I get? 4, and 4 is 8, 6, 164. Your factors of 164 will be definitely greater than 66. So accordingly you have to again solve getting the questions. Again you have to solve bigger number of factors to find which is the highest common factor of all the three numbers. So subtract two numbers that are closer to each other, and the number which will be subtracted will also, and the common divisor will also be present, will also be same for these three numbers. So you see 33 is also divisor of 6. तो मैंने लिया एक अनदर क्वेश्चन ऑफ HCF, जहाँ पे हम लोग जो भी ट्रिक्स सीखे हैं वो भी देख लेंगे और साथ में क्वेश्चन को सॉल्व करना भी चाहेंगे. जो क्वेश्चन, ये भी क्वेश्चन ग्रेटेस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर के कंसेप्ट पे ही है. द साइड्स ऑफ हेक्सागोनल फील्ड आर 216 मीटर, 423 मीटर, 1215 मीटर, 1422 मीटर, 2169 मीटर एंड 2223 मीटर्स. These are the sides given of a field which are having each sides in this respective numbers. Find the greatest length of the tape that could measure all sides without any fraction parts of the tape. So what does it want to say? that एक hexagonal field है. Now इस साइड्स आर गिवन कि कितने मीटर की है, 216 मीटर, 423 मीटर, 1215 मीटर, 1422 मीटर, 2169 मीटर एंड 2223 मीटर्स। अब ये कहना चाहते हैं कि मैं एक मेजरमेंट टेप से पूरी लेंथ को सबको मेज़र करना चाहता हूँ सच दैट जो मेरा टेप है वो मैक्सिमम लेंथ का हो, उसका मैं यूज़ करूँ। और अभी मुझे वो कंप्लीट लेंथ है ना वो ऐसे ऐसे रखनी है, वो लेंथ मैं ऐसे ऐसे रखूँगा और चेक करता रहूँगा। मुझे कहीं पे भी फ्रैक्शन ऑफ दैट लेंथ यूज़ नहीं करनी है, मुझे लेंथ का कंप्लीट यूज़ करना है। और दैट लेंथ शुड बी द ग्रेटेस्ट, कि वो सब में आ जाए और उससे बड़ी लेंथ टेप की मिल नहीं सकेगी जो चेक करे, और उससे छोटी लेंथ हमको लेनी नहीं है। हमने एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन बहुत डिटेल में समझा कि ग्रेटेस्ट कॉमन फैक्टर के नीचे भी फैक्टर्स होते हैं जिसके हम लोग टेप इसमें बना सकते हैं, बट हमें वो ग्रेटेस्ट फैक्टर फाइंड करना है। और एज पर ट्रिक मैंने जो बताया आपको कि जो डिफरेंस होगा दो कॉमन का वो भी वो टेप मेजर कर पाएगी। तो यू सी 2223 और 2169, 2223 एंड 2169, आप यहाँ देखोगे तो करीबन 200 का डिफरेंस है, और ऐसे से बढ़ते जाएगा तो डिफरेंस बढ़ रहा है। द एडजेसेंट नंबर्स का आप देखो तो दिस इज़ ऑल्सो ग्रेटर 800 का कुछ डिफरेंस है, 200 का डिफरेंस है। इन दिनों के बीच में देखो नंबर्स में करीबन 200, इसके बीच में तो 700 का डिफरेंस है, इसमें 200 का मतलब 100 का भी डिफरेंस नहीं है। तो आई सी 2333 डिवाइड -216 इज 54। सो व्हाट वी अंडरस्टैंड दैट द मेजरमेंट ऑफ द लेंथ could not be greater than 54, ये फिक्स है। बट could 54 cannot be a highest common factor because 54 we see is an even number, but we have something to measure that is 2223, that is an odd number. So 54 definitely cannot be an highest common factor. We have to find something that has to be an odd number and not even number. So we write 54 के divisors लिख देते हैं सारे, that is 1 1 2 3 6 9 18 27 54 itself. Now odd numbers I am cancelling, even numbers I am cancelling off 18 54, because 2223 is an odd number, so definitely the highest common factor should be a multiple of some odd numbers. Now I see 27, so could 27 could divide 216, 216 could 10 divide by 27. So I see 27 8s are 7 is 56, 5, 8 to 16, 216. 216 is divisible by 27. Good. Now we see another number 423. Can 423 is divisible by 227? Divisible. 423 divisible by 27. 423. 7 is 63. 2 7 is 63. I say 27 divided by 27 करता हूँ तो करीबन 42. That is 153. 153. It is not divisible. So 27 is not divisible, 423 is not divisible by 27, so we cannot take this number forward. Now I see 9 number, 9, can 9 divide this? 9 to the 18, 8, yes, 216 is divisible by 9, 423 is divisible by 9, 9 3 is 27, 4 9 is 27, 36, 36 and you get 63. Okay, divisible है, 423 is divisible by 9, 1215, 9, 1s are 9, now you find 3, 31, 31 3 are 27, 45, 1215 is also divisible by 9, good enough. Now 1422, 9, now 1s are 9, you find 52, 7, 52 we get. Now 9 5 are 45, 45 now that is 72. 1422 is also divisible by 9, 2169, 9 2s are 18, 36, 36 now 9 1 are 2 18, 3 are 27, 99, 99 is 36, 4 9 is 36, 9 2169 is divisible by 9. Could all four I see these 5 numbers are divisible by 9. 2223, 9 2s are 18, 18 42, 9 42, 42 now it is 36, 4 9 is 36, we are left with 63. 2223 is also divisible by 9. So we see 9 is dividing all the numbers and also 54. So 9 is the highest, the greatest length of the tape. That could measure the hexagonal sides. So you see 9 meter is the length of the tape which you have to use, that could be measured all the length without so the question reads here is 2 alarm clocks at a regular beeps at a regular interval of 50 seconds and 48 seconds. If they first beep together at 12 noon, मतलब यहाँ पे कह रहा है कि 2 अलार्म क्लॉक रेगुलर इंटरवल ऑफ 50 सेकेंड्स एंड 48 सेकेंड्स पर बीप करते हैं. इफ दे फर्स्ट बीप टुगेदर एट 12 नून, एट व्हाट टाइम दे विल बीप अगेन टुगेदर फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम. इसका ऐसा कहना है क्वेश्चन का कि 2 अलार्म क्लॉक्स हैं 12 नून, ठीक है. दिस बीप्स एट 50 सेकेंड्स एवरी 58 सेकेंड्स एंड दिस बीप्स एट एवरी 48 सेकेंड्स. तो मतलब समझाने का ऐसा है कि 48 के बाद 96 सेकेंड्स पे बीप करेगा, 144 सेकेंड्स, अगेन यू राइट 48, 192 सेकेंड्स, लाइक दिस बीप्स इन दिस पर्टिकुलर फॉर्म. 12 नून वाला देखेंगे तो 50 सेकेंड्स पे बीप करता है, तो 50, फिर 100, फिर 150, फिर 200, 250, subsequently this will beep. So the question here is we want to find after 12 जब वो एक साथ बीप हुआ है, यहाँ पे वो दोनों बीप हुआ, यहाँ पे कुछ साउंड हुआ एट 12 नून टुगेदर, अगेन कितने सेकेंड्स बाद दे विल बीप टुगेदर साइमल्टेनियसली. तो इसका ऐसा कहना है कि देखो अभी 50 सेकेंड्स बाद ये बीप हो रहा है, तो 48, 50 तो मैच नहीं होगा, अलग अलग. 100 भी इधर नहीं दिख रहा है, 150 भी इधर नहीं है, 200 भी इधर नहीं है. अगर 200 यहाँ पे दोनों वैल्यू अगर मैच हो गई उस पर्टिकुलर टाइम पे वो दोनों बीप करेंगे. तो ऐसा कोई वैल्यू यहाँ पे x आने वाला है जो x इधर भी मिलेगा आपको. फर्स्ट टाइम जब ये x और x मैच हो गए, दैट इज़ द टाइम दे विल बीप एंड दैट इज़ ऑल्सो द लीस्ट कॉमन मल्टीपल विच 50 एंड 40 जिसको डिवाइड कर सकते हैं. अगर वो 50 एंड वो पर्टिकुलर 50 को भी डिवाइड हो जाए, 50 भी उसको डिवाइड कर सकता है, वो पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू को 48 भी डिवाइड कर सकता है. वहाँ पे हम फाइंड करते हैं लीस्ट कॉमन मल्टीपल को. और ऐसे क्वेश्चंस को हम जब हमें फाइंड करना है कि कब वापस भी होगा, वी यूज़ द कंसेप्ट ऑफ एलसीएम एंड दैट इज़ नॉट वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट. नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड व्हाट विल इज़ द टाइम. सो वी फर्स्ट write it down in the form of prime factors and then we will calculate what will be the least common multiple. तो we can write it as in the form of 50. अगर मेरे को 50 को लिखना है, so it will be written into 2 into 5 into 5, 2 into 5 to the power 2, 25 into 2 50. अगर मुझे 48 को लिखना है, 2 से मल्टीप्लाई किया 24 आता है, 24 को फिर से 2 किया 12 आता है, 12 को 2 से किया 6 आता है, फिर 2 किया फिर 3. तो पावर 1. ना द मल्टीपल, द लीस्ट कॉमन मल्टीपल हम ऐसा लिखते हैं यहाँ पे, वी राइट ऑल द प्राइम फैक्टर्स अवेलेबल 2, 3 एंड 5. हाइएस्ट रेस्ट कितना रेज हुआ है, दैट इज़ 4. 1 और 4 में तो राइट इट 4, 3 का 1 है, 5 का स्क्वायर है. सो दिस इज 16 इंटू 3 इंटू 25, 16 इंटू 75, वी सी दिस 75 इंटू 16, 30, 5 से 40, 50, 5, 75, 1200, 1200 seconds. After 1200 seconds they will beep together. What is 1200 second written in form of minutes? 20 minutes. मतलब अगर वो 12 बजे बजा है, this is 5, this is 10, this is 15, 20 minutes. 20 minutes they will beep together. Again see over the board, this is yet another type of question which mostly comes, and this is also very easy to solve. The question reads that there are 3 runners running around a circular track, can complete 1 revolution in 2 hours, 4 hours, 5.4 hours. When will they meet at the starting point? You understand this circle. There are 3 runners. ठीक है, दिस इज द स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट, स्टार्ट, they run around this circular track. This man is more energetic, completes it in 2 hours. This man in 4 hours, and this man is little weak in 5.5 hours. They complete the circle and they are continuously running around this track. So you see that if I take first person, he completes in 2 hours, 2 घंटे बाद इधर आता है, then he will come in 4 hours, after 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, similarly. Second person, 4, 8 hours, 12 hours, 16, 20, and similarly. The third person is having 5.5, वो आएगा 11 into 11, then 16.5 and so on. So to find when they will reach together means you have to find out the LCM. And LCM, you know, it's not very difficult. 2, now we take the number 2, 4 and 5.5. Can also be written as 11 by 2, 2 to the power 1, 2 square, 11 to the power 2. So 11 or 2. Suppose some question is having a number in the form of this fraction. What you do, you take the LCM of 11 and the HCF, highest common factor of the number beneath it. तो 2, 1, 1 में highest क्या 1 हो गया. So we have to do nothing but the multiple will be 2 square, 11 to the power 1, 2 to the power 0, 4 into 11, the 44 hours. Each of them one will meet at the starting points. One would have completed more rounds. 2 hours वाले ने complete कितने कर दिए होंगे? 22 rounds complete कर दिए होंगे. 4 hours ने 11 rounds complete कर दिया होगा. And 5 वाले ने करीबन 11 by 2 कर रहा है into 4, 8 rounds कर दिए होंगे. तब जाके वो मिल रहा है. So after 44 hours, they will meet at this starting point. It's easy to understand. So you also write when a number LCM is in the A by B form and P by Q form, you take LCM of A, P and HCF of B, Q. Similarly, HCF of A by B form and P by Q is HCF of A, P and LCM of B, Q. Write this down. Please solve some question on this, and if you have any query on this, do mention in the comment box, and we will meet on another lecture of number systems part 3 in the coming video. Thanks and bye.